Hey, welcome or welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you today. Today's video is a little bit different. It is Amberlynn adjacent. There is a social media influencer named Jaime French that uploaded a video recently, November 3rd, to this video, to, of all places, Facebook. But she is a comedian slash influencer, musician, those sorts of things, according to her Facebook, where she has 2.4 million followers. That's a lot of people to be seeing this little video she made. On YouTube, she has 745,000 followers. Still a very, very large amount. I'm a little surprised she did not post this video to YouTube, unless she knew she would get a lot of negative comments on it, because she's no stranger to posting videos about this type of content. On her YouTube, she has videos about mukbangers and videos about the cottage cheese mustard girl that Amberlynn seems to think is her new dietitian. So she's no stranger to these people. In addition to that, she also has some Nikocado videos.
Oh, my bees. My bees. Hey, Nick, did DoorDash come yet?
Ouch! Oh, ouch! I'm a spider. Ouch! Right out.
So she knows who these people are in this realm side of YouTube. But apparently, she thinks Amberlynn gets hate for no reason. She doesn't know why people dislike Amberlynn. So let's take a look at her video and see what she has to say about why she thinks people dislike Amberlynn and why she can't understand it. So, her thumbnail on this video, which I couldn't get to screen cap because on Facebook, as soon as I scroll to it, it starts playing the video. But it's of Amberlynn with spaghetti hanging out of her mouth, basically. So, I have watched this video already before I'm doing this video, but the video that she is watching is not even an Amberlynn direct video. It is a, well, I have that very large, don't I? Let me maybe make this a little bit smaller. It is a compilation of Amberlynn's supposedly most iconic mukbangs. So it's not even a direct Amberlynn video. It's a compilation that she's watching and talking about.
Amberlynn Reid is quite possibly like the most bullied person I have ever seen in the history of social media.
Really? Amberlynn's the most bullied you've seen? I don't know about that.
YouTube channels exist just to like compile things she does, says, eats. People don't like.
Yes, there are entire compilation channels that do make compilations of various things because some of the things she says are kind of entertaining. Like constantly saying moment, or all the times that she's been like, so good. It's funny.
How she spends her money. People don't like how she tries on clothes. People don't like how she pronounces words.
Mukbangs. Mukbang. Mukbangs. And mukbang. Mukbang.
Because it's not pronounced mukbang, it's mukbang. It's a Korean word, mukbang. And mukbangs, no. Some people say mukbangs, but it's pronounced bong in Korea.
What was I saying? Mukbang. We ordered sushi. I got some edamame.
So she used to kind of say edamame. She did say it correctly, edamame.
Which I need to add some salt to, so I'm gonna use this Himalayan moment.
Oh yeah, that's something people don't like, is that she says moment a lot.
It adds a little.
I don't think speaking for myself, I don't hate her. I don't hate Amberlynn at all. Most people don't hate Amberlynn. It's the way everything is a moment is just kind of annoying. And she usually says moment. It's just annoying. And then it's situation type deal. These are just Amberisms that we find kind of annoying. The way she says picture instead of picture. Yeah, she just mispronounces some words a lot.
Moment, a little leopard moment.
Weird thing to be upset about.
Just this like.
Yeah, we're not upset about it. It's just annoying.
Crab mixture.
Okay.
Mixture, etc.
Sushi looks pretty normal, looks pretty harmless.
These are like tempura crab.
Tempura. She said tempurid. It's, whatever. But this is a video about mukbangs.
And tofu.
You lost me at tofu.
And
what's wrong with tofu? I like tofu.
what I'm about to eat right now, just a cup of noodle because I am hungry.
Hungry. Another thing she says kind of funny that we find entertaining, or some people find it annoying.
Obviously, what else would somebody eat? We all know the answer to that. So this is $2.90 for this cup of noodle. I'm just adding a ton of pepper that I just got on my stove.
Does anybody just eat the cup of noodles as it is? I feel like everybody that I know doctors it up with all kinds of seasonings and sauces.
Because it's bland as fuck. You might as well be eating the styrofoam cup it comes in. Not a big fan of cup of noodles. I mean, if it's the only thing available, I'll eat it in a pinch. But not a big fan. I like ramen, the packs of ramen that you can cook, but the cup of noodles, I don't know, just
Kind of just like it how it comes. I don't know.
I mean, the one piece of corn, the one piece of carrot, just not worth it.
It looks so unappetizing, but I know it's next level good.
Is it? Is it?
Is he though?
A lot of people say that she cooks gross stuff and that she cooks slop. So far, this is all just take.
Well, so obviously, you haven't watched her videos where she used to cook stuff that wasn't very appetizing. Her ketchup chili, the random soups and stews that she would make. Not a good cook. She's gotten better in the last couple of years, and I would credit Wifey for that. And what was it she was using? HelloFresh, teaching her a few things. But yeah, I mean, yeah, so far she's been eating takeout. You haven't been seeing her eating food that she's cooked. So you can't make a judgment call on people saying that the food she cooks doesn't look good if you haven't seen it. And we don't hate her for that. We just think, wow, that doesn't look good. You're not a very good cook, are you?
I got a mac and cheese, which is like 450 calories.
Counting calories. It's just so inconvenient. I do it all the time, so I relate, but hearing somebody else do it, I'm like, stop. Just use your judgment.
Currently, I just have it logged for
Amberlynn doesn't count her calories the best. We all know that.
45 calories. But I have my empties for it. I had a cup of noodle, which is 290 calories. Ooh. Love that. And I had a whole bag of these.
See, and I guarantee if I scroll down to these comments, people are probably roasting her for eating a whole bag of lentil chips, but I know people that could put away 2 bags of that. First comment.
Absolutely. People can put away chips. I can destroy a bag of potato chips. But also the comments on this video are going to be people watching a compilation video, not people watching Amber's video. Amber does get quite a few positive comments on her videos. Like especially whenever she's been showing stuff lately of her going out and about doing things in Oklahoma.
Comment says, I love sharing food, said the girl with the most food aggression I've ever witnessed in a human being. Oh yeah, there's like entire compilations of people saying that she has food aggression. I don't even really know what that is. When I think of food aggression, I think of my dog who would like if another dog walked by his food bowl. I've never witnessed her acting like that, but people are mad.
No, they aren't mad, but maybe if you haven't witnessed her doing that, maybe you should watch those compilations as well, so you can see her doing that. Because yes, humans can have food aggression. It's people get angry or upset if they aren't given a food they want. And many, many times, Amberlynn would go off on Becky if Becky would not go pick up something that she wanted to eat. There was a situation where she thought Becky was eating her cereal, and Amberlynn was like, "Oh, what are you ever?" You know, she was yelling at her about eating that cereal, but it was a different cereal. So yeah, Amberlynn did have food aggression when it came to Becky. If Amberlynn did not get what she wanted, she was very aggressive and very angry.
All of these comments are from people just like mocking her for saying she likes to share food. God.
You can like to share food, but still have food aggression.
Gosh, every single comment is negative and mean.
Well, look at the source. You're looking at comments on a compilation video. People watching compilation videos are probably already predisposed to not being a huge Amberlynn fan.
I love sandwiches like this. And the olives. I feel like if you like olives, don't get mayonnaise. The olives kind of give that like kick you need.
That's an interesting tip.
Yeah, I mean, I like both on my sandwich. I don't eat Subway. I used to work there, so I don't really eat Subway anymore. I don't think you get your money's worth. Yeah, they give you, I guess, that tangy kick that mayonnaise would give you. No.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So messy. Something I noticed about Subway though is that the onion, sometimes it's like super flavorful, and then other times you can tell it's been sitting out for a while.
They've lost their potency a bit.
So it doesn't have as much flavor.
Yeah, so if you soak onions in water, which Subway soaks everything in water, I'm surprised.
No, they don't. No, the onions are not soaked in water. None of the vegetables are soaked in water.
Surprised they don't soak their bread in water. But soaking onions in water.
The bread is spritzed with water while it's proofing so that it doesn't crack when it proofs.
I think makes them a little bit more mild, so. Gross. And then you get a nice drizzle of onion water on your sandwich.
Hey guys.
It'd be gross if it was true, but no. Unless they've changed something since I worked there, no, they do not soak their onions in water.
So it is time for another mukbang, and we're gonna be
Mukbang.
doing a spaghetti.
She says mukbang the way you guys don't like people to say mukbang.
Because they're not saying it right.
Mukbang from last night.
I'm so jealous of this spaghetti right now.
We got all our Christmas.
I could go for a plate of spaghetti, but yeah. A lot of people just don't like to watch Amberlynn shoving food into her face.
Shopping done, which I'm so happy about. There is no more worrying. Christmas shopping gives me anxiety.
Yeah, and people think I'm weird for not celebrating Christmas, and yet everybody who celebrates says the same thing, that it gives them horrible anxiety and is extremely costly.
It is costly, especially if you're Amberlynn and spend thousands of dollars on a girlfriend. Unless you're Becky, and then she buys you chapstick. Amberlynn's saying that it gives her anxiety when she buys tons of gifts for her girlfriends, and some other people too. I don't know how that is anxiety inducing for her. Unless it's, oh my gosh, I need to do my shopping. This girl loves to go Christmas shopping.
So you're the weird ones.
What I've been trying to do if I go out to eat, ordering what I want, but not eating the whole thing. Normally I would.
That's hard to do.
By doing this,
It can be hard to do if you're eating and you're like, oh, I'm still a little hungry, eat a little bit more, and then you're like, well, I don't want to just take home just this little bit. What's that? So then you make yourself eat the rest of it. But if you try to like split it at the beginning and say I'm only going to eat half, and you eat slowly enough, it might be sufficient.
makes it to where I don't eat as much.
Especially with carbs, it's hard to do.
It's been working for me. If you're the type of person who is worrying about their weight, hold on.
God, okay. I've done this before where
So sorry, just with a gallon of water, that's pretty funny.
I've like tried to drink a gallon of water a day and I've had a whole jug. You just don't realize how ridiculous you look holding a huge gallon jug. But that's good. That's good. She's staying hydrated.
A lot of people tell me to see a nutritionist, and I actually saw one when I was 16, and I only went to 3 meetings. I remember.
I'm sure you learned so much in those 3 meetings when you were 16 and probably didn't give a shit.
I remember this vividly.
So you should never go again because you learned everything you needed to know in those 3 appointments.
And one of the things that she did tell me, 2 little weird mindful tricks, was cut all your food in half and eat on a blue plate. I'm like, what?
Huh? What will they come up with next?
I guess supposedly the color blue makes you eat less. Who knows? But it's been working for me. I'm not gaining any weight.
My plates are blue. I don't think it works. I don't think it works.
But that plate's not blue.
There's been a few.
Right, that plate's not blue. So that must mean she's going to eat all of the spaghetti because she's not eating on a blue plate. But that plate's not blue.
Times where I posted on Snapchat where I'm just like, hey, I'm out to eat. Or just like showing me out to eat. People are freaking out.
If you eat, people will freak out. We all know this about the internet.
It's not about Amberlynn just eating. It's about going out for takeout. Because she eats a lot of takeout. And a lot of it at once. So it's not just about her eating.
Guys, okay, so we're gonna do a mukbang. I'm gonna be eating this board game. I'm just kidding.
That was actually pretty funny.
Burger.
Amberlynn can be funny when she wants to be. I mean, it's not everything about her is awful. She can be funny.
So, in this video, I'm going to be eating.
We prefer to call Burger King Sheboygan King.
Sheboygan. Very big in Sheboygan.
That's the only way that you're allowed to say the word burger is Sheboygan. You're welcome.
I've never heard that before. She's, according to her Facebook, she's near me where I live, and I've never heard that.
I got diet soda.
Love diet soda. I could never go back to regular after getting into it as a teenager.
Oh, so
Coke Zero. I love me some Coke Zero.
good.
So good.
We have our cheesy tots. It comes with 8 of them.
Those don't look like tots.
Comes with 8 little buggers. Raw
Is it a cheese curd? I'm not familiar with these, but this is an old video.
layer.
They look like hush puppies.
And then we have a spicy sandwich. So I can't do it.
Or tomato. Tomatoes are good.
I can't do raw tomato.
Same. Hate it.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I'm like ready. I'm hungry.
It's making me hungry. Jeez. Whoever like made this compilation and referred to this as Amberlynn Reid's most iconic mukbangs, I don't agree. What is iconic about this?
I have to agree. I don't know what's iconic about it. And it was showing her eating tacos in the thumbnail, but we haven't seen that.
She's just like eating as a normal person would eat. This is like something that my sister probably eats on a daily basis.
I I have been saying for as long as I've been making videos, I would not consider Amberlynn's mukbangs to be traditional mukbangs. She's just eating her dinner on camera. I mean, it's a chicken sandwich. I think that's a chicken sandwich and tots. She's not eating a Nikocado type thing with 50 tacos spread out in front of her or some shit like that. So I would not consider what Amberlynn does is mukbangs, and I've always said that.
Now let's read comments for my newest video, which I know is going to be harsh.
Don't do it. Don't do it, girl.
I have grown to have some tough skin.
Have you? I don't think you have.
Let me tell you.
Even tough skin sometimes is penetrable, and the comments she gets are, they're so hurtful. They hurt me. They give me second
Amberlynn's skin's like freaking cheesecloth.
hand hurt.
The last video I uploaded was the spaghetti mukbang.
Oh, we just watched that.
That just went up today, a few hours ago. So first comment I see is from Madison Mukbang, and she says, "Stop it, get some help."
Wait.
I just think it's funny the person that commented is Madison Mukbang, who apparently does mukbangs according to that video. Well, not video name, the channel person subscriber name.
As in the "stop it, get some help" meme from Michael Jordan that I use.
Stop it. Get some help.
I think
I use that too. I have it downloaded to use it.
this girl meant it in a mean way. It's just funny that I use that meme all the time. Someone quoted her saying, "If you get olives, don't get mayonnaise because olives give you the kick you need." What the F does that even mean? Who cares? Why is that? Why are you so angry?
How do you know they're angry? They might just be confused. Just like you were. Just like I was. Maybe they weren't angry. They're just like, what the fuck do you mean? More like confusion, not anger.
Yeah. Gosh. You know what ticks me off? I feel like if Logan Paul said that in a video, people would be like, "Yes, Logan, we stan. We hate mayonnaise." People will find anything to get mad at her. Her lack of chewing is what gets me. She chewed the way she ate that.
Have you not seen her recent video where she almost fucking died choking on a piece of potato in a seafood boil because she doesn't chew her fucking food?
Cheesy tot and went cross-eyed in excitement. That is the true definition of disturbing.
Yeah, Amberlynn gets that, foodgasm face because she's getting that pleasure chemical hit from eating food because she's a food addict, and eating food gives her happiness. So yeah, it's kind of a problem. I don't think people are angry about it. It's just like, wow, this is something that she needs to seek help for.
And isn't that funny, the Virgo 3866, that you don't have a profile picture? You guys are mean. You know what I say?
A lot of people that attack other people are completely anonymous behind keyboards. People will say the nastiest stuff because they don't think you'll ever know who they are. And Amberlynn does get some horrible comments. I'm not saying she doesn't, but the things that she's mentioned about why people dislike Amberlynn aren't really reasons why people dislike Amberlynn. And this video that she's watching, this little compilation especially, isn't why people don't like Amberlynn.
I see someone who has an underlying condition.
Absolutely.
It could be physical, but I think it is emotional/mental.
Absolutely.
Even though somebody puts themselves on the internet, to me, doesn't mean that they're asking to just be relentlessly bullied. And just keep in mind that everybody is the way they are because of one reason or another.
Right, but having those reasons doesn't make it an excuse. It doesn't give somebody reasons for bad behavior. Serial killers are the way they are for a reason. Does that mean we should excuse that behavior or not want them to seek help for that negative behavior?
I know that she has had a very, very rough childhood.
So did Ted Bundy.
a very traumatic past, and oftentimes that can lead to people struggling with obesity. And ultimately, comments like this and constant people making all this content about her is not helping her.
It probably doesn't, you know, but on the flip side, it could be if she would listen to some of the feedback she's getting instead of assuming that everything is negative and meant to be hateful towards her, because Amberlynn cannot take constructive criticism. She does not hold herself in any way, shape, or form accountable for her own actions. She can't admit when she's doing something she shouldn't be doing. She thinks she knows more than the dietitians, more than the doctors, and she doesn't. She can't stick to anything. People don't dislike her because she says things weird or tries on clothes funny because she doesn't buy clothes that fit her properly, or she's always picking and pulling at them. I made a compilation of that. It's because she treats people like crap. She's treated her ex-partners like crap. Becky refuses to even talk about Amberlynn because of the shit that she put her through. Amberlynn has called her audience, her viewers, despectful pieces of shit. She's said they're losers and she's so much better than all of us. That's not going to endear you to an audience.
Say the same thing to the people who harass me about my weight. You aren't making me skinny. You know what I mean? Be productive.
All right, sure. Yeah, be productive. Absolutely. I think a lot of people do try to offer Amberlynn constructive criticism. Now, is everybody that's offering advice to Amberlynn offering good advice or offering feedback that Amberlynn should listen to? Probably not. She does get a lot of hateful comments, though. She started 10 years ago on a weight loss journey, ended up gaining 200-something pounds, and she's stuck in this cycle. She can't stick to anything. She's treated people like crap, and she has shown no growth or any kind of accountability for those actions to be like, wow, yeah, that was pretty crappy of me. I need to work on that. Even though she sees all these therapists and counselors, she wants to find one that'll be a yes person and will tell her what she wants to hear. That's why she quit so many therapists over the years, because they probably were giving her tough love, were making her look at herself, instead of being like, oh, you're right, these people are so horrible. You are right, Amberlynn, you are the victim. That's another reason people don't like her. She's always the victim. Nothing is ever her fault. It's not because she says picture's weird. It's not because she says moment. It's because she doesn't hold herself accountable. She isn't accountable. She can't stick to anything, and she treats people like crap. And she doesn't seem to want to get better or growth or work or have growth or work on herself. That's why a lot of people don't like Amberlynn. I can't speak for everybody. But yeah, it's not because she was eating spaghetti. There's a dog howling outside. I hope you can't hear that. Yeah, anyway, so I think Jaime French needs to watch some actual Amberlynn videos to get, I guess, more of a idea of Amberlynn. Maybe watch some reaction channels. I don't know. I just think she doesn't have the full picture of Amberlynn, and watching that little compilation video certainly isn't going to give it to her. So, all that being said, I hope you all have an amazing weekend. If I don't see you before then, my fellow Americans, have a happy Thanksgiving. And until next time, be safe and take care.